Hi everyone, we're going to be diving into some brand new colors from 915 Aesthetics. They are vibrant, they are neon, they are perfect for summer. And then I'm also going to be trying out new to me the gel base today for the gel method. We're going to be doing a set of press-ons on the Shape Short Coffin. Now since this is a new to me product when it comes to the gel base here, I'm just going to check it out here. I want to see what the viscosity and the consistency is of this gel before we go ahead and dive right into it and just slap it on some nails. I really want to just kind of see what the viscosity is here. I can already tell you that it is on the thinner side just by looking at this, and I'm gonna love this. I can tell you already. So we're gonna start strong here with Strawberry Daiquiri, which is a beautiful, vibrant, radioactive hot pink. And we are just starting off with a little bit of that gel base on the nail. I like to start right below the cuticle and then pull that up so we're not flooding the underneath side of that nail here. We are dipping directly into the jar today. If you're more comfortable, you could always pour the powder into a cupcake liner to give you a little bit more wiggle room as well. So we went ahead and dipped. I'm just tapping off. And then what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm completely blown away by this coverage right here. And the color, you're definitely getting that wow factor here with these colors because they are very bright and just like perfect. And you can see here, it's kind of like a neon matte glitter. It's really unique. It's very beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and press everything down here. I'm just doing that with the most gentle hand here because, again, I did not go ahead and cure this yet, so I just want to make sure that I am gently pressing down. I am going to clean up underneath the nail here too, just to make sure that we have none of those fun glitters underneath it, so we have a really clean surface when we go ahead and apply the press on to our natural nail. So I cured for 30 seconds. We're going to dust off. This is actually an ombre brush from 915 Aesthetics, but when I'm making press-ons, I love this style brush for dusting off. So everything you can see here is laying super flat, and we're going to go in with another layer here of this gel. So right here you can see here I'm pulling it down right below that cuticle line and then pulling that product down, and again I will work that product all the way up. The thinner the application you can get with your gel or even your dip base, whatever method you're using, the better, especially when it comes to making press-ons, because you do not want to oversaturate that nail. And then you want to go ahead and make sure that we are still keeping the shape of that press-on. That is definitely the key when you are making your press-on. But wow, that coverage and that color right there, it is everything. I love a good pink, and this is definitely screaming like that vibrant pink flamingo. It is definitely giving me that strawberry daiquiri kind of vibe, and I'm totally here for this. I'm here for all these colors. So I love this style set that we're doing today. I love the play of like these matte glitters. It's kind of pulling 80s for me, but yet it's kind of giving me like pop rocks or like that rock candy. It's giving me sugar for sure, sugar vibes. And when I saw how this first nail came out, I was like, okay, I really like the texture look that it's giving, but even though it's giving you like this illusion of like texture, sugarness, it doesn't feel rough. It actually still feels really flat. Like right now I cured it and we're dusting off, and that still feels completely smooth. I don't know what kind of magic and sorcery is in these powders right here, but these are fun. Normally when I'm playing with a style powder like this, it still feels really rough. I'm not getting that effect here with any of these powders that we're using today. So that's when I was like, okay, plot twist. Instead of trying out the gel top coat too, but we'll get into that in a future video for sure. I was like, I really like how this is looking here, so we're gonna do like a bright neon, like rock candy sugar kind of style mani today. So that is the direction that we pivoted in, and that's the best part about doing your nails at home, is that you can change things up and completely do whatever your heart desires. So this purple, it is radiant and it is so pretty. So I'm just gently pressing everything down. And that is the main thing. If you can take away anything, not only are you taking away like these beautiful colors from 915 Aesthetics, such great quality, but if you take away anything, just make sure you are taking that time to really just make sure everything is laying super flat to that nail before you cure. It's gonna go ahead and help reduce that bulk. It's gonna help cut down your filing and buffing, just taking this extra step right here. and you're also keeping the shape of that nail. So anytime you see me brushing off, just know that I did cure that nail here for a full 30 seconds. Now, I'm not having any issues with this gel right here that we're using, this base with curing. I'm easily just curing for 30 seconds and it is definitely cured. I will say this gel also, the viscosity is amazing. I love the brush, and since we are doing the gel method and I am going in with a second coat, feel free to go ahead and brush that brush off on the paper towel before you stick it back into that bottle. That's going to help keeping your gel base stay that crystal clear color. If you've ever done the gel method and you are not wiping off your brush, you're going to notice that your gel base is going to take longer to cure. It's also going to cloudy up your colors, and it's also going to make your mani look a little bit splotchy if you are not wiping off any extra powder when you are sticking that brush back in the bottle. So just keep that in mind. Even though you do not see me wiping off that brush, I am wiping off that brush after each coat, just to keep that formula as pure as possible. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean up underneath that nail now. And this is a very satisfying part for me, is using that little precision tool and just cleaning it up. But overall, so fun. So it doesn't matter what colors you're using from 915 Aesthetics. The quality is definitely there for me. I love the powders. If I could have one powder the rest of my life, or just like one brand, it would be 915 Aesthetics. Now, if you're not a gel method girly and you like dip liquids, the dip liquids are fantastic. The consistency is amazing, especially for press-ons. It's very thin consistency as well. It's not that overpowering scent. And speaking of scent, this gel product right here, it is HEMA-free. And a lot of times when you are working with HEMA-free products, they have like this overbearing, just like chemical scent. These gels do not have that overbearing smell. I have some gels where I use in my whole like house smells, and I have a 2-story house, and it just completely stinks and I cannot use them. And I did not experience any of that issue with that harsh chemical scent with these gels. So that is definitely another plus. So we're moving on to this beautiful blue. This blue right here, it is the perfect neon blue, right? I love it so much. So out of these colors today, we are going to do 5. The moment I saw these colors, I was like, okay, we need to pull it in for a fun summer Skittles mani. And I could not be more excited about this color scheme. And I could not be more excited on like the style of these powders as well. Now there's other colors that there's like a really beautiful coral color as well that is in the same category with those really fun matte style glitters like you see here. So you can definitely incorporate so many different looks with this. Plus, you can use this any time of year. I mean, even though it's vibrant and rich in color, you can totally rock these colors all year long, and I feel like these are great staple colors. Now 915 Aesthetics has released 24 perfect summer colors, so if these are not your cup of tea, after this video, head over to 915 Aesthetics and check out some of the other new colors, because you're definitely going to find something that catches your eye. And like I said before, no matter what colors you pick from 915 Aesthetics, you cannot go wrong. So we're just wrapping up here that second coat here on this blue, and this blue, it is everything. It screams summer and I just love it so much. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's dive into the rest of these beautiful colors so you can see them in action, and then I'm going to pop back in just a few moments.
your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, oh, we come alive. We come alive. Oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by.
How electrifying is this yellow? It is stunning. So here's what we're working with right here. We have such beautiful, vibrant colors. Now, filing and buffing was very easy. So exactly what you're seeing me do here, I did it on the rest of the nails. I'm just taking that file and making sure I'm cleaning up underneath that nail here, cleaning up the sidewalls, and then just reshaping just ever so slightly. I had very minimal filing. I did not need a buff on top of any of these nails because everything was laying super flat. I'm just taking a stiff brush here and making sure any extra filing dust lingering is gone. But check it out how flat everything is laying. I just love it so much. These powders are super, super easy to use. And then I did the rest of the filing on the other nails off camera. And then this is all we're doing today because we wanted to keep the nail having like that textural look. So that is all I did. If you want to go ahead and do a top coat, you totally can, but I really like how it kind of looks like rock candy or like those like pop rock candies. That is the style I am going for, so I am just so in love with it, and I love a good sugared nail. And even though it has a little bit of texture to it, it actually feels really smooth, so I was completely blown away by that because normally it feels super rough, but I really like these powders. They are so fun, super easy to use, and I love that gel base that we use. So I cannot wait to dive into the gel top coat, and then we're going to try the matte top coat as well. But options are endless when you're playing with 915 dip powders and this color scheme in general. You can totally pick, a couple colors from this or do like a Skittles mani like we did today. There are so many different options when it comes to these fun colors. All right, so everything that we did use in today's video can be found in that description box below. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.